G'day, this is Ethan.
How you going?
He's staying with me for a while. It was World Mental Health Day yesterday, Sunday. It's Monday today, so we're a bit late on this topic, but I really am passionate about this topic because it affects you, me, and everybody. It even affects, well, it doesn't really affect Bruno that much. His mental health all comes down to if he gets a pat or not, and that's all he wants to make him happy. And it wouldn't be good if that's what our lives were.
It'd be nice, eh?
Does that make you feel happy now?
Oh yeah, thank you. Brush my mullet.
Brush your mullet. It's a pretty cool mullet. Anyway, we all have to endure a certain amount of pain, and right now, with this added thing with COVID going on, it has created this sort of low-level anxiety throughout the country, particularly up in the north where people are locked down a lot longer. And the big problem with the lockdown is the separation we have from the ones we love and being able to do the things we love to do with the ones we love, which I think is the most important thing. How has lockdown affected you?
Lockdown didn't really affect me because I've been locked down for the last few years with an injury. So,
You have?
yeah,
You haven't hunted for 4 years?
I haven't hunted for 4.
So you haven't noticed a big difference?
Not really. I've noticed a big difference in everyone else. There's a little bit less traffic on the road. I don't drink, so I don't need to go to the pub or the club or anything else.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty much the same, but I'm aware that a lot of my mates have struggled with it. I have a lot of people come and stay with me, so I haven't had a chance to get lonely, but we also haven't had severe lockdowns here in the South Island like the North has up in Auckland, so hearts out to you guys that have had to endure that. So Mental Health Day is a good idea because it's a chance for us men to talk about it, and it's something us men are useless at talking about. We don't network like women do. Women are so much better.
No.
This young fella here has been networking with me since 2016, and like all of us, he's had his own battles, and he's reached out to me, and this is what I advise anybody who's struggling with mental health at some stage in their life. And I say at some stage because it's not a necessarily permanent thing that goes through your entire life of having it. We have moments in our lives where things are good, granted,
yeah.
and then we have hard times. I had hard times 2.5 years ago. I had my own health battle, and I made sure I reached out to mates. This guy's reached out to me, and it's been good because he's actually had really good value around the place. He's a clever bugger. He got the Land Cruiser going, got the rotary hoe going, put shade cloth on my wasabi, and he's good with the dogs. So he's actually added value to me, although he came up to, well, I think you came up to add some value, didn't you?
Yeah, I love adding value if I can. Anywhere I go, it makes me feel better.
So hear that, guys? I love adding value. Everywhere I go, it makes me feel better. And that's key, what he said just right then. If you forget about your own troubles and mental health, because mental health tends to take up a lot of me, what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. If you can go outside of yourself, extend yourself, and help other people, you'll help yourself. And you'll also help some old bastard like me that can no longer get under his truck and change the radiator.
You're too busy, mate.
I am pretty busy, but you're busy too. You've got your own life, and he made time. So that's our message for mental health, and it comes from a young bloke that's winning his own battle. And you also need to have a safe space you can go into and talk about stuff. So find the people that you trust.
Yeah, surround yourself with good people and don't be afraid to talk. Get out in the bush and enjoy nature. That's the most important thing. That's what I haven't done for the last 4 years, and it's fucked me up, to be honest.
Yeah. So we're going to get back in the bush, and we're going to do that. Although I had a wee sniff that there might be a few snapper in the bay, so we might get out and do the kayak fishing. Do something. Yep. Find something that you really, really are passionate about. Have something to look forward to. And have something to love. Those things are important. And endure the hard times. The most we can really expect in this life is ordinary unhappiness. Things can get a lot worse, a lot more painful. We can have really bad experiences. So don't try to make everything amazing all the time. Just do the best with what you've got and accept the things that you can't do. Accept your challenges as being part of what you have at this moment, and understand they don't last forever. Things move. In time, things change. We evolve. We get better. Man, I didn't think even like 2.5 years ago I'd even be sitting here, and I'm still here.
And drowning yourself in drugs and alcohol doesn't help anything. It just fucking makes it worse. So.
Word. Drugs and alcohol do not help. They do not help. You think they do? You're numbing yourself. What were you going to say, bro?
Exercise and good food and good people is all you need.
Well, it's not all. Yeah,
Well, it's not all you need, but
it's a good help.
start. Yeah.
I would say exercise for good people. Good sleep is really important. Put your phone away at night and get that special sleep. Keep off the stimulants so you get your sleep to improve your mental health. Good food is something that I'm trying to help this guy with. Get him a bit more on a better diet. He's on a pretty good one because he's not eating processed stuff. Anything in a packet, fucking forget about that shit. Anything with sugar, forget about it. It's really hard because there's a lot of false media from the big food companies. Can you believe a company like Milo, they have got running on the front of their tin and it's like
Bullshit. Yeah.
it's absolute bullshit. 60% sugar.
They don't sell food at the supermarket. They sell you a bunch of fucking lies, really.
Well said.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get some food from the supermarket. I get my coffee from Chloe, she sends it to me. I get my salt from the supermarket. I get my cream, my butter, and one day I hope to get everything from the land. But right now we've got to rely on the supermarket, but just don't get stuff that's in a packet. If it's in a packet, it's been processed, it's not good for you.
Especially with all the additives and shit, it's all poison, eh?
Vegetable oils are a no-go. Don't worry about your saturated fats. We've been fed a lie. There's nothing wrong with a bit of fat on your steak. It's just when you start mixing with bread and pasta and all the carbs that load you up with sugar and make you bloated. So getting into a healthy diet is really good. I recommend a keto diet for most men and some women, depending on their situation with their development. But diet's really important. Mindset's really important, and that comes from good sleep, good exercise, good diet, and love with people. Surrounding yourself with people.
And good dogs.
Good dogs, yeah. Well, we don't always have good dogs. Hey, guys, we're going to leave you on this note for a very short message. And I got my phone up the wrong way for YouTube, but I'm going to smash it up there anyway because I've done it. I'm not going to do this again. I hope that if you are having any struggles right now, you've got a good support network. There's a safe space for you to go into with people, and that life's treating you well. We will keep you posted on how this young man's doing on the farm through one of our normal vlogs, what's going on right now. He's done some really cool stuff, and we'll also hopefully bring you a bit of fishing in the future because we're going to put the kayaks out the next day or two, and we're going to also go for a hunt. That'll be good, eh?
Fuck yeah.
You've been for a hunt for so long, yeah. Back to the bush.
Back where I belong.
Yes, I've got a very good, bizarre, crazy, weird hunting video right now on my Patreon, which I'm scared to post up on public. It's something I've never ever had in my life, and it's quite bizarre. It's quite crazy. I don't know whether to feel good about it or bad about it, but anyway, I'm getting off the track of mental health, but it is all tied in. Going bush, getting out there, getting back to the roots of what us men do. Hunt, and some women too, for that matter. Plenty of women that are actually good huntresses. Get back in touch with your passion, whether it is the bush, whatever it is. Could be gaming, could be bloody painting, could be ballet dancing. I think there's a closet ballet dancer hidden deep down in this man somewhere too.
Pretty good at dancing.
Pretty good dancing, I thought you were. Yeah. Got a few moves? No?
Not really, I don't know.
Well, your girlfriend's a good dancer.
You have to get me pissed, but I don't drink, so...
No, you don't need to be pissed, mate. You need to be free.
Yeah.
Free your mind. Anyway, be good, can't be good, be careful, go steady, and we'll leave you with this this message and hope that some of it made sense and helped you in some way, because this message was only made to hopefully bring some value to your day and maybe give you a tool or two. If you take one thing from this that helps you along your way, then the video is well worth it. Be good, can't be good, be careful. See you later.
Hooroo.